So as you may have already seen, there are a bunch of reviews on YouTube of the DJI Mavic Air 2 by people much more qualified than myself who go over all the technical aspects of the drone. So my goal today is to give you guys a review from my perspective, which is the perspective of a typical consumer and first-time drone buyer. I am not a drone expert, I am not a professional drone cinematographer, and before buying this drone, I had only flown a drone one time in my life. And just a quick disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by DJI or anything, I bought this drone myself. And I did opt for the Fly More combo, which I'll talk a little bit more about later, as well as the DJI Care Refresh, which is the warranty for $79, and also a 128GB SD card. And including tax, my total came out to $1,201.42. And I'm going to break this video up into 3 sections. The first will be an unboxing, and I will show you guys what you get with your drone. The second section will be my overall experience and review of the drone. And the third section will be additional things that I think you need to know. So if you guys decide at any point during this video that you actually do like this video, I would really appreciate it if you went down there and gave this video a like. That would help me out tremendously. And if you would like to see more videos and more drone videos by me in the future, make sure you go down there and hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell notifications button. And let's go ahead and start off with the unboxing. I've had this drone for about 6 months now, so I recorded this unboxing about 6 months ago when I received the drone, and I waited until now to do a review of it so that I can get a little experience with it first. So the Fly More combo goes for $988. You get some additional items with it, including a bag, extra propellers, the set of ND filters, but the main reason I got the Fly More combo was for the 2 extra batteries. I knew that these batteries don't last long, and that I should get more than just one. The standard Mavic Air 2 set is $799 and only comes with 1 battery. And if you buy the batteries separately, they are $115 each on the DJI website or $99 each on Amazon. So you're already saving a little money if you get the Fly More combo. Plus you get the multiple battery charger, and then everything else that comes inside the combo is just icing on the cake in my opinion. As you can see, the drone is relatively compact and folds up quite nicely. The design is very sleek and modern. I really like it. The remote control is pretty nice too and fits in your hands comfortably. It kind of reminds me of a video game controller. Although there are a couple things that I wish were a little different. First, you need to screw in the joysticks to the controller every time you want to use it, which kind of takes some time. And I think it would be more efficient if they designed it in a way where the joysticks would just pop up from the controller, or maybe just fold out somehow. And another thing is I have an iPhone XR and I have a pretty standard sized case on my phone, and I feel like my phone is almost too big for the controller to hold. Also, the volume controls are on the side of the iPhone and the power button is on the other side, and the buttons are always getting pushed by the controller, and I kind of have to angle my phone in an awkward position so that none of the buttons are being pushed. And in the Fly More combo, aside from the drone and the controller, you get 3 batteries, 1 battery charger, 1 AC power cable, 6 pairs of propellers, 3 RC cables, the Type-C, Lightning, and micro USB, a gimbal protector, 1 USB Type-C cable, an extra pair of joysticks, the ND filters set, battery charging hub, battery to power bank adapter, and shoulder bag. And I will have the link to this drone down in the description of this video in case you want to check it out for yourself. And now let's go ahead and move on to my review and overall experience using the drone. As a first-time drone buyer, I did quite a bit of research before buying this drone. It seemed to be the go-to drone for a lot of YouTubers and even some commercial pilots. And I gotta say, I was immediately blown away by the video quality. You could record video up to 4K and 60 frames per second, and you can do hyperlapses at 8K. But my all-time favorite thing about the DJI Mavic Air 2 is the tracking features. I've messed around with these a bit, and I'm really impressed with how well the drone can lock onto a target. the way the gimbal is able to stabilize the camera is also really impressive, even in a windy situation. There are also some pretty cool features with the DJI Fly app, which is the mobile app you use to control the drone, along with your remote control. It will alert you when there's an aircraft nearby, and you can even check the map inside the app for restricted flying zones or warning zones. And there's even a Find My Drone feature, which I've luckily never had to use. And as awesome as I think this drone is, I just gotta say, over the 6 months that I've owned this drone, I've honestly probably only taken it out to fly a total of like maybe 10 times, if even that. Buying this drone seemed like such a cool and awesome idea when I was buying it, but if you don't actually make a point to take it out to fly, it's just gonna sit there on your shelf. And now let's move on to our third section, which is additional information that I think you should know. So first of all, if you do buy this drone, and even if you feel like you have a pretty good idea of how it works, just do yourself a favor and take a look at the instructions before you fly it. The first time I tried to fly the drone, I was a complete idiot. I like to try things out without reading the instructions, especially when it comes to like electronics and gadgets. And what happened is, I remembered a while back on YouTube, I saw a video of a guy with a drone. It was a completely different drone, not even the same drone, but the propellers would fold up just like the ones on this drone. And I remember he was able to put his drone down, start up the propellers, and they would open by themselves. So I had the bright idea of trying that with this drone, and when I went to take off, only 3 out of the 4 propellers opened, and the drone flew up about a foot and then went immediately to the side and crashed into a concrete planter and totally annihilated 2 of the propellers. Literally within 10 seconds of me trying to fly the drone for the first time ever. So don't be like me, read the instructions, and yeah, just make sure you unfold those propellers. Because of course guys, one of the first things the instructions say is to unfold the propellers before you take off. And the next thing is, you will need to register the drone with the FAA, even if you're just flying it for fun. For recreational flyers, it only costs $5 to register your drone, and then that's good for 3 years. I'll put the link to the FAA website down in the description of this video, where you can get more information on registering your drone. However, if you get a drone like the Mavic Mini 2, which weighs only 242 grams, you don't need to register it because it weighs under 250 grams. So that's another thing you may want to consider when you're buying a drone. And although the DJI Mavic Air 2 might seem like a cool toy, there's actually also a lot of responsibility that comes along with owning a drone. Kind of like how there is with owning a car. There can be consequences if you're doing anything reckless with your drone, or if you're doing weird stuff like flying into other people's property. You don't want to be flying over people with it. And also, you want to look up the rules or laws in the area where you want to fly. Because I have heard stories of certain counties or cities where they've banned drone flying altogether. And I really need to make more of an effort to take my drone out to fly. I'm still kind of a noob and I need to get some more practice in. And I'll have some more drone videos coming soon where I'm going to dive deep into the features. If you guys have any ideas or requests for anything that you want to see me do with the drone, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. And aside from my small complaints about the controller, I really have nothing else bad to say. I give the Mavic Air 2 thumbs up. It has everything I could possibly want in a drone, and the video quality is superb. So anyways guys, I'll leave the link to the drone on the DJI site down in the description of this video. And I think they also sell this drone on Amazon, so if I can find that link, I'll go ahead and put that down in the description below as well. You might be able to get like faster shipping if you buy it on Amazon, I'm not really sure, but if I could find that link, I'll put it down there. And if you did like this video, or if this video helped you out, I would really appreciate it if you went down there and gave this video a like. That would help me out tremendously. And if you would like to see more videos by me in the future, make sure you go down there and hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell notifications button, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace.